Sorry guys, I thought my GoPro was on and I was talking to y'all, telling you look at this crappie, I got a nice one and all that kind of stuff, and guess what? My stupid camera wasn't even on. You know, I ran into, that's a nice crappie. I ran into a subscriber at the Walmart today, and I told him that the GoPro can be stubborn. What do y'all think of that one? Y'all see how low that bait is? Wow, look. Guys, he's 15 inches or better. I'm gonna take a picture of him. Okay, I send it to my little buddy Mason. It just makes him smile, guys, when I send him a picture like that. You know that? And guys, this ain't as big as the last one. I'm gonna tell you guys, I thought the camera was on, and when I netted the fish, I can look at the back of my camera. It's got a red light. He's a baby after that last one. I'm sorry, it hurt his feelings. I realized the camera wasn't on, and there's something we can do about it then. Guys, this might be a little bigger. Yeah, he is. I want to catch some nice ones because I want y'all to see that just because this bait is only 1.25 inches long, don't mean it won't catch any nice fish. I'm gonna go to the back of the boat just for the reason that, let me hit spot lock real fast. All right, gotcha. Look here. There you go. Make sure the camera's on. That's a decent fish, guys. He's a good 11 to 12. He's in that area, you know. It's a nice fish, and so you usually can tell, you know, kind of give y'all something to compare it to. It's a nice fish. All right, guys. He went back. Now, I'm in 16 foot of water. Again, I'm fishing deep docks. Just trying to find some. These water is 75 here. You can see this little teeny bait. Same as I always do, this guy's gonna run over me. I've got the barb cut off. Guys, this is an even bigger one than the last one, I think. Nah, he's about the same size. Come here. I see that little orange thing in your face. Let me get him up here real fast, guys. He's a decent one. He's not a baby. That little tiny bait there in his face, guys. That's a 1/48 ounce jig. And I got the barb cut off of it, so what is it, right? He's a decent one too, guys. He's a good 10 inches. Got part bass in you, do you, buddy? You know, you just don't see crappie do that very often. Come here. Do that little jump. Come here. All right, guys. You gotta get a pair of pliers sometimes to help you, doesn't it? He's smaller, guys. He's probably 8.5 to 9. Got a little mark on his head, but you know what? That's fine. I don't get upset about it. I enjoy catching them. I like catching the big ones. All right, guys, I went in and got a little closer to the dock so I could get back in there further and get to new crappie. This jig, like I said, was a 1/48 ounce, and I cut the barb off. He's small. Come here. I cut the barb off so it don't weigh a whole lot. What? I broke my jig. That little hook's small, but boy, it's hard to get out of him sometimes, isn't it? He's a fat little fella. He's about 8.5, maybe 9. I'll tell you what, guys, I don't do this very often because I'm a pretty close guesser. All right, I messed it, guys. He's 10. He's 10 inches. See, I was shortening him. I gave him a shortness. I said he was 8.5 to 9. He's 10. All right, guys, I know what y'all, show y'all what I'm doing. I just cast it. I'm back up under that dock a good little ways, maybe 4 or 5 feet. And that little jig's hard to skip because it don't weigh anything. And we got a little bit of chop on the water. That helps none. And I'm just pulling it gently. Right there's a hit. GoPro. Catch him on camera here. GoPro, I got him. Guys, I holler for the GoPro because I forget about it. I have it on. I'm so used to fishing. Then when I get a bite, I holler to catch it, because in these videos, I'm just trying to show you baits that work. And just trying to prove to you that they'll catch fish, just like that. That's what I'm doing. Reviewing a bait. Now guys, this is the first time I've ever fished with this bait. When I say I'm reviewing a bait, this is the first time. All these baits I'm showing you in these reviews is the first time. I opened these up today. Come out here this evening, opened them up. I got 2 colors. There you go. He's about a 9 incher. All right, that's what I'm doing. Live action. Again, this is the first time I fished with this bait. I'm gonna tell you all about it at the end of the video. On these reviews, I'm just taking a new bait on this little head, and see where I cut the barb off. Got red thread on it. It holds it up just as well as a barb, guys. Here, now it will pull down, but it's not busted up. The barb busts up. If you got a little bait, that barb just tears that head up, and it never stays on there then, right? And I could super glue it. And I told you this before. The reason I don't super glue it is I don't want to add the smell of that super glue. But I put fish for me. Y'all know that. I put it on every time a new bait. Once you catch a fish or 2 on it, you don't need to add anything. You can even rub crappie on it. If you got crappie on your hand, y'all see me do that on video before. Get the slime from the crappie, just rub your bait. That's all you need to do. Get that human smell off of it. Get that plastic smell off of it, and you'll catch fish. See, that time, guys, I threw under that dock. As it was sinking, I felt him hit it, and I hollered for the GoPro. Come on, that's why I got a habit of doing that when I catch some fish. That's why you hear me say that sometimes when I'm trying to get the net and all that. I'm just gonna pick him up. Now I got 2-pound line too, guys. Let me plop over my bass rods there. Haven't been doing any bass fishing lately because I've been trying to do reviews. I'm gonna do some this weekend. There you go. All right, guys, we'll see if we can get. All right, Dennis, when your finger slips off the line and your bail goes shut on you. All right, come on. That's what happens. I've got to get the boat just right so I can get up under there with that little weight, because I got to cast that thing like I'm going to cast it a country mile to get it up under there. I'm casting it that hard because it don't weigh anything. I'm letting it sink, guys. All I'm doing is letting it sink. It sinks very slow. I'm just shook the line a little bit there just now. Letting it sink. See, the worst part is it's coming toward me. I know that as it's sinking. Well, that's gonna be a small one. Guys, I just lost a nice one. Got him out, got him going. He came up to the top, and he was a nice one. I'm gonna pick him up. Y'all hear me grunt picking him up? That's a decent fish. Guys, this dock here is some 20 foot of water. This is a different one from the last one. I'm down one more dock. I lost a big one off the last dock, but I couldn't get another bite there. I had a couple sunperch keep beating me. So I thought, let's go down one more dock. This is the last one. I fished this and I'm gonna go in. I done proved this little thing works. That's all I was trying to do, guys, was review on the bait. This thing is a nice little bait. It's soft. It catches fish of all sizes. And that's the thing I wanted to share with you. Was you seen I had a nice fish. That fish was 2 pounds, or pushing 2 pounds. I should have weighed it, but that was, I didn't measure, but that was a good 15.5, 16-inch fish. So, but all I'm doing is getting back under this dock. Now I'm sitting about halfway back this dock, and I'm in 16 foot the back of the boat. So the front of the dock is in 16 foot of water. That's the kind of places that I need to turn my trolling motor back some, guys. That prop horse right there don't help. I noticed I had my trolling motor cranked it a little too much. Because I was going from one dock to the next, I had it cranked a little bit. So starting out board. I need a new bait, but I'm ready to go in. I'm not going to change it. The baits and get where it's. I think I've went through 2 of each color, guys. So they've done pretty good in that, and I've caught. Me adding up my mind here. I think I've caught 16 crappie or 17. Hey folks, we had a good eating of crappie fishing here on Lake Gaston. Let me share with you. I'm outlining in through a no wake zone to the boat ramp. Let me share with you. It's Bobby Garland 1.25 itsy bitsy slab slayer. Now y'all see me use the itsy bitsy swimmer in a video and catch fish on it. This is the first time I've ever used these guys. I bought these, I ordered them from Barlow's Tackle. Bobcat Lake Country here local has them if you're local. And this color here was pink lemonade. That's why I bought 2 opposite colors. This is almost see-through it, can't you? This color here I think is cricket. Yeah, Cajun cricket. Y'all familiar with that? The orange chartreuse tail. And both of them worked. Both of them caught fish, guys. I'm not gonna say one was better than the other. They both caught fish. Now, let me show you one of the most important things about this. Is a really long no wake zone, guys, and there's nobody around but me. So it's a 1/48. You can buy most places that sell these are going to have these heads because they match them. Okay, Bobby Garland makes the heads for the itsy bitsy swimmer in there. Now what I done was I cut the lead off right next to the head, and I put thread on them. So that's got gray thread on it, and I pre-done some here. This one's got red. That's just fly tying thread that I put on there because it does a better job. That lip bar, that little hook barb on there, the only thing that barb does is bust your plastic on the head of these, and when it breaks that plastic, it's hard to keep up anyway. And they slide down even on that thread. You can put super glue on them. That's the best thing to do, and I do it once in a while. I don't do it very often. I told you, I don't like the smell of the glue. I wonder sometimes if the fish can pick that up, but I put fish formula on it, guys. I use regular. Here's what I use, nothing fancy. And I've got the Berkeley crawfish, crappie. This is just plain old bait mate, classic. That's all it is, fish attractant. Nothing fancy. I use that. I use fish formula. I use the plain old stuff, and I've got it in a little squirt bottle pump. Y'all see me do it. I bought that little bottle somewhere, and it just got a little turn top on it, right? I put it in. I don't like to spray. When you spray it, it gets all of your boat, all of the water. I got it in a little bottle where I can just put me a little bit on it when I need it. But there you go, guys. Standard old 7-foot rod. Sun got in the place now. The sun will hit me in it. That 7-foot Shakespeare Micro Light, guys. I use it all. 2-pound test Bass Pro line. Little Pflueger President, Pflueger reel. It's all you need. The longer rod makes it easier to cast that little jig a distance. Because it's hard to cast, guys. It's hard to get underneath the dock. You can only throw it a limited distance, so you got to get closer to the docks. If you're fishing docks or brush piles, whatever you're fishing. But I started off with a bigger bait today, and I fished for about a half an hour, and I kept getting bumps, but no takers. And I thought, wow. And I pulled these out, put one on the first cast. I caught the big crappie y'all seen. I caught yeah, I think it was the biggest one. Anyway, I caught a crappie. So I thought, well, today's the day I'm going to use those. So I just knew that when it was bumping it like that, that's a good time to use it. So there you go. Hope that helps you. My name is Dennis. This is Fishing Lake Country. See you next time, guys. Sub.